Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for coming back to Dale Chanel's 40s World, where we're going to continue talking about the Braxton's Family of Values. I just got finished publishing on my YouTube channel season 6, episode 5, sitcom episode that showed 2 weeks ago. Now I'm going to go into the one season 6, episode 6 that just aired this past Thursday, I think it was. Wednesday or Thursday. I think it's Thursday, right, guys? Okay, anyway, we're going to make this a little quicker. The other one was kind of long because I was promoting my daughter's shades, and then I got off topic, talking about something else. But again, definitely go and support her in her new venture, having her own business, being the boss that she is. Pineapple London. So I think it's www.pineapplelondon25.com. Make sure you go because I'm always put it in my videos to go there and try to patron her shop. Okay? But again, this is Braxton Family Values, season 6, episode 6 review. All right, the 3 points of the whole episode was an unexpected guest shows up at Evelyn's birthday party. Honey, Tamar done called herself, telling Vince the day and where the event her mother is going to be having a party. Now, just like she could have did last episode that I just went on, she could have did it this episode too. I already had that boy at his place or wherever he's staying. Take that boy or leave the boy with your nanny where he can come comfortably to your residence and pick up the boy. He didn't have no business accompanying you to your mother's gathering. If anything, he could have saw her a day before her birthday celebration, or it could have been after. There was no sense for you, Tamar, to bring your son, for Vincent to come and pick up his son when you know nobody wanted him there from the beginning. Okay? They're at odds with your husband, honey. Or soon-to-be ex-husband. I don't know. Like I said, I'm with Tony. She ain't finna divorce Vince. It's just a publicity stunt. And she's probably trying to make sure she's not caught up in all his IRS debt that he owes and Sony that he owes too. So that's what I think it is. And then we have Tony invites the ladies on the set of her new movie that she's starring in. I think it's like I don't know if it's a public service announcement type of short film she's doing to bring awareness of school shootings that are definitely happening all across the country. Senseless shootings where people go in, they're disturbed on some point. They may be suffering from post-traumatic stress, or some issue has happened to make them think out of the box for the negative, to go and hurt people, even if it's little children involved, whatever. You know, the school shootings we've been hearing a lot of lately with each coming year. So she's reenacting a scene that took place where a gentleman had came in. I don't know if it was I know they filmed it in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What was it? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Did something actually happen there, or they were just shooting it there for some reason, the film. So I'm not really that clear on it because it was kind of like real quick and fast, and heard how she was talking about it. But the event did actually happen, and she was reenacting the scene or scenes from that particular pour of outcry when that particular thing happened in real life. So she was paying homage to that one woman who saved, I think, over 900 kids, or that whole school district, well, the whole school that she was in. This woman bravely saved the shooter from killing himself, the other 900 plus children in the school system that she was teaching at that day, and herself. So kudos to her for doing all that. I guess she think that was her plight, that was something that she was supposed to be at that day and time, and take care of it for the Lord and for humanity and for the kids that were involved and their family members. So that's what she was doing. And she's having her sisters come out and view her in her new digs of acting. Now, who would have thought? Because at first I thought we were just having Tawanda wanting to be out there acting and carrying on. But now we got Toni and all her accolades she's gotten from singing and the music industry and this, that, and the third. She's putting her hands and foots in the acting career arena. And I thought we just had Tawanda doing that. But I guess Toni wants to challenge and conquer everything she can get her hands on. But she need to definitely be paying them, I think to say tithe, Lord. She need to be paying them too, if she's religious, spiritual, you know. She really needs to be paying them taxes. So hustle, get your hustle on, but you soon to be Birdman's wife. We're assuming this is what you're giving us. This is your plot line, your storyline you keep coming up with. We ain't seen a wedding yet. Okay, I don't know when it's coming. Don't really care, because I have a hard time on you saying he's a straight man or he's total heterosexual, but yet he's kissing on Birdman. I mean, he's kissing on Lil Wayne and other men that come across his path. I'm not understanding that. Not for me to understand. If Eb is good with it, hey, you go on with it too. All right. Then we have a scene where the scene is going to be where Tracy reveals the gender of her grandbaby, her way. Okay, now I'm with them when I was looking at the episode play out. I'm like, isn't it the job of the parents to do the gender reveal? Where's she coming with all this? But like I said, she's very over enthused about her grandchild coming in the world, and she's giving a slap on the hand to her son and his girlfriend for getting into this situation. Especially when all the contraceptives protection type of things are out there to prevent pregnancy and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Keep them off screen. Let's talk about them if we must, but we don't need to see them, because what they're doing is totally wrong. I totally agree. I totally disagree with them being on the show, and you're just so over elated about your grandchild. But then you're saying they're going to stay with you for 6 months and then you're going to put them out, which we know that's not going to happen. But yet you wanted him to have a fulfilling life where he handled his business first, got his career off the ground, then have a child, or get married, then have a child. But he's doing everything backwards, and it's like you're accepting of that at this time. You know, hey, I discussed that, and I'm going to leave it alone. Don't want to go into it because I don't want to make this video that long. Okay, then we got where Toni's telling Tracy that was really fucked up, and I was agreeing with her, totally wholehearted. I thought Toni needed to put her foot on somebody's neck, meaning Tamar, and straighten that little girl out. She's the oldest. She can, you know, she has, I'm sure, Eb and her dad's authority to, yes, go on over there and put your neck on your sister, because she done lost her damn mind, okay? But we might kill her, but I know you'll just do some do work. But we all know Toni's more, you know, talk, all talk, no bark, no bite, all right? So she was just trying to tell Tracy that she really sorry about that, but she gonna handle it, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay, I want to see that, Toni. I want to see it next episode when you call yourself gonna tell us that you're getting engaged or you're engaged to Birdman, but I need you to straighten out Tamar first, okay, and then go to the good thing. Man, Tracy, Toni was telling Tracy she needed to tell her mama and this, that, and that. Hell, she should have told her mama, her daddy, the Lord, her next door neighbor, everybody she could think of to tell, okay? And better yet, go over there and face to face with her sister. She got to slow down sometime, and she got to lay her head down, and then that's where you need to be, up on that ass, okay? But then we go from there. We had Tracy feels better when Toni reasons with her with the matter, saying she's going to take care of it, and you know she's apologizing, and she went even there and didn't do nothing. But she apologizing for Tamar's actions and her demeanor. All right. Then Tracy tells everyone she's having a gender reveal party in LA for her grandchild, and the women are all excited about it. They want to know, do you really know the sex of the baby? Why we got to wait to stand a third? But you know, Tracy want to do her own thing. Okay. Then we got Tracy telling mommy what Tamar did to her. Her and her mom are actually having, I guess, a light lunch or maybe just a brunch where they're eating fruits and cheese and crackers, sharing a little wine here and there. And Tracy just thought she would just tell her mama how, what do you call it, rude her little baby sister was to her, telling she don't want to film with them, and definitely didn't want to film with her that particular morning. She went out to film. And of course, Mama Eb was looking very shocked and surprised. Like, no, that heifer didn't do that. Did she do that to you? Oh my God. I'm like, like Mama Eb is too old. And then she even says herself to Tracy that y'all are 40 plus years. Y'all need to get it together. Y'all do not need to be having this little beefs here and there, showing on TV, making y'all look stupid, making me look stupid. And y'all know I don't look stupid out here in these streets, okay? So, but she just went on and told told Tracy that, things are going to be well and this too shall pass. I said, go ahead, Mama Eb, go ahead, put the Bible on them, put the Bible, the word of the Lord on them, okay? Then we got, Evelyn party, is getting together. All the kids show up for Evelyn's big day, I don't know if they said she was 7 years old. That what Tamar had blurted out or something, a big 7-0. I don't know what it was. She looked good. She looked damn good to be 7 now. That's the claim of fame she's going with, other than talking about she's holding to 35. I don't know. I don't know why people want to hold their age, or they want to stop time or whatever. Hey, they ain't doing it in the biblical days, and they lived a hell of a lot longer than what we're living around here. So I'm like, show your gray. You see, I got my gray showing, honey, because I keep trying to dye here and there, and it keep coming back full force in the same area. And it's just really not even taking any rinse right now. It's just being resistant. So I'm like, cool, forget it. Let's just chop it off again. Yes, I got the big chop today, Sunday. Went to Walmart, and they had this little hairdo place where you can go in, get a quick haircut, a quick perm, or whatever. I got natural. I've been having natural hair since 2013. I did a major chop then, and it grew. But I'm just at the point in my life where hair is just really irrelevant at this time to me. I have several wigs I can put on, or just rock my natural, and I think I look damn good. So that's where we're gonna go with it right now. Okay. Pretty much the rest of my life. I think I'm just going to keep it this length and just, touch it up, go to the barber and let them, touch it up for me, this, that, and third. We'll be straight. We'll be straight, okay? But see how I got off task? Got off task again. Let me get back on the street that I was driving on, talking about the Brastons. I got off talking about the darn self. So that's what happened when you treat people like family. You get on your tube, you're just expressing yourself, and then you're just sitting up the light, looking at this light and this camera, and saying action. You know what I'm saying? It's just here what it is, y'all. When you get so familiar with talking, to the camera, it just comes like a second friend. So y'all just having conversation, just you talking, and the screen is just listening, okay? But then we get back to the story of the Braxtons. Mama finally come in. Logan done brought her in, and he jumping up and down because the ladies are singing maybe one of her favorite hymns and this, that, and third. And she's getting all, jumping with it like she want to throw a little, hey, 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 hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. They were going on, getting their praise on, getting their happy birthday on for their mom, and it was very cute. And she had some of her best friends there and who she cared about. So it was a very nice, homey type scene. A lot of love. You could feel the energy in the room was positive and celebratory and all that stuff. So Mama Ed was cool with it. Cool. So then we have Tracy knows that Tamar done messed up and having Vince come because she was having a little conversation with her son saying, your daddy need to hurry and come get you. And then Trina looking at her like, you look SOB. You SOB. You stupid MF. You know what I'm saying? Why would you tell that man to come here when you know Mama's birthday party is on and popping? Nobody want to see Vince. You could have left that baby somewhere else or just told Vince to come get the baby the next day. I mean, it was just, she had him last time. Now she got him this time. And then she got him coming at the end. Like, what? Vince just won't leave. He just won't leave. Okay? But Tamar's inviting him to come to pick up his son when she knows she's going to be with the family. And the family don't care about Vince no more. They'll see Vince has a problem now. And I don't know why it all happened after the fact. He started having these IRS problems. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know which way the tide should turn for Mr. Vince. Okay? But anyway, Logan finally sees his son. Well, Logan's finally sees his father, I should say. And it was just kind of awkward because they didn't want Mama to see Mama Eb to see Vince, because she would have probably turned tricked on him and got a plate and went upside his head. You know what I'm saying? That's how mothers do when they get tired of people. You know what I'm saying? So then, Mama Eb eventually, said she didn't go to bed until after 3, after the ceremony. She didn't get to bed till 3 o'clock. I said, Mama Ed, what was you doing? What was you doing? Did you find a man, Mama Ed? You should have went to sleep right after that party. And that party should have been, lit up at 11 o'clock. So you can make it home, take you a bath, shower, whatever, say your prayers, get in your prayer mode, and get between them, tuck of them sheets. You should have been all done and did all of that by 12:30. Ed. You should have been, going on, sleeping by 1. How about you was up till 3 o'clock in the morning? Miss Ed. Okay. Then we got all the ladies meeting back at Julio's, downtown Peachtree. I think it's on Piedmont Road. I wish I would have went up there when I said, cause I went up there a lot of times when I used to work over there. But since I don't work over there no more, it just is what it is. So the women had sat there and called themselves having a little like brunch, lunch, whatever, and trying to talk, to Tamar about the situation. Of course, Tamar don't want to talk about nothing. I said, I would have been on that little girl ass. I would have been on her ass. Like, you going to say something? You going to say something for the cameras? Okay, because we all been looking stupid trying to, pamper you and make you feel good. And we walking on eggshells on trying to figure out what we should say to you and what we shouldn't say to you. Everybody says this shit is scripted because a real family, you wouldn't have went, once we would saw stuff dropping in social media, we would have been on you like white on rice, peanut butter and jelly go together, ice and some drink. You know what I'm saying? When your drink ain't cold enough, you got to have that ice. Okay. So that's how we would have went. But like I said, it's somewhat scripted, these reality shows, and they just give us what they feel they need us to know. Okay? Not necessarily what's really going on. So, let me see. Then we got Trina is opening up. She tells the ladies that she's opening up a new Bar Chicks in Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, District of Columbia. And she wants them to be a part of that venture. She said, I don't want your money. I'm trying to give you a piece of the legend, a piece of the action. I want y'all to have a percentage of my company, this, that, and third. And some of the ladies like, nah, that's your coin. You got to do what you got to do. We'll give you our opinions if that's what you want. Like put some French fries on that sucker and on that menu, and definitely have them party to go hot wings, lemon pepper, teriyaki, and therefore and so on. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they were with that. And, it seemed like they were kind of enjoying themselves, but they couldn't, interact with Tamar unless they were talking about something other than her life and Vince. Okay. Then we got Vincent shows up, like I said, the gathering. Doggone Logan running around the restaurant like he ain't got no home training. I'm like, man, somebody need a switch, a belt, or something. Let this little joker know you can't be running out here in no restaurant. You might bump into somebody. You might tear down some plates and stuff. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Sit your behind down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Be seen, not heard. Be seen and not heard. So, Vince, shows up and the ladies kind of feel uncomfortable. Like, why is he here? Why is he here, Lord? Why is he here, Tamar? Tamar, I don't want to talk about it. Man. And this one, she had some false hair in her head. I got my hair around that hair. Got my hand around her hair. And we've been doing some do work up in there. Okay. But anyway, they just let their little sister go on and be in her little temper tantrum and this, that, and third. And I'm like, it's not a good look, Tamar. Not a good look, okay? Because your son is seeing all this, and that's why he's running around the restaurant like he ain't got no doggone good sense, okay? Then we are going to Tawanda, Trina, and Tracy. They're having drinks together. It's another day. And they're talking about Vincent showing up at Mama's birthday party. And he comes showing up, at the restaurant to pick up Logan again because God dog it, Tamar got him with her look like all the time. We need to be with the darn daddy. So if he'd be with the daddy more often, he won't have time to play with other women. Blonde women in particular. Okay? Anyway, they still just upset about it, but they like, we still got to talk to Tamar about Vince claiming this song and that only Tamar was the singer on the song, which we all know that's ridiculous. But this is how they're playing it, and they still haven't found the exact time to try to talk to Tamar. I mean, it never would be no exact time. It never would be any good time to talk. We just gonna have a conversation and let the cookies roll off on the floor if they must. Okay, let the cookies hit the floor if they have to, god dog it. But then we got Trina talking, she was mad. She said we gotta, talk about the situation. Because I'm tired of it. Either we're gonna deal with her, we not. It's just that we gotta do something. So then Tawana said she has to leave. She tired of talking to the girl. She got to get ready for a date, this, that, and third. And that's when Trace and Trent's trying to find out, who he is, what he look like. Give us a name. So she said, I'm going to tell you it start with an S. I'm like, God, girl. Hell, his name could be Scooby-Doo for all we know. Scooby-Doo-Doo, But anyway, she just said, whatever. It's S. Start with an S, okay? Then she mosey on out of the restaurants, what I'm trying to say. Okay. Then we got Tony's telling the lady she has a movie to be in, about an after school shooting situation going on. She wants the ladies to come to Pittsburgh and see her. Minus Tamar not there, as well as Mama L. We're just talking about the ones that are usually there all the time. Tawana, Tracy, and Trina. Okay? They're like, sure, honey, we're coming down to support you. Like I said, I thought the only actor or actress in the family was Tawanda. And that seemed like everybody trying to jump on the bandwagon. Tony trying to solidify herself as an actress. Okay? Not really sure, but, Tony's face was kind of fat in that show. Like, she said she had gained 20 pounds to act in the show itself, because the woman was a little bit heavier. Not obese, don't get me wrong. Not nothing like that. Not no pounds like myself that I have on. But, the woman just thought maybe she was like a 7, 8, 10 size. Tony claims to fame she's like a 1 or 2, which we all know that ain't true. She might be a 5 at least, giving her that gracious period. But, yeah, that's how we got that. Tony's in the movie acting business now, or at least short film. And, like I said, the lady said they're going to come. They eventually, go, and it's a beautiful thing. We got Tracy tells in front of Tony. She tells Tawanda that she also has something to say. And Trina goes on to say in front of Tony that she's going to be touring her and her sister Tamar, being opening acts for Tony when she go back out on the road. Everybody pleased with that situation. But we know after this episode had aired, something went wrong. The producers over Tony's touring and her schedule, they said, none of your sisters gonna be in this. We just need you. You find some more opening acts. We ain't finna deal with the negative publicity that Tamar's gonna bring and Tracy's gonna bring, trying to mess with Tamar about Vince. So that's pretty much what they were saying. There was just gonna be too of a negative impact, and they didn't want that to be messing with their dollars when Tony's trying to be on concert making money for them, okay? And the IRS, because she need to pay them for, all right? But she found herself in jail. Then she'll be a little jailbird running around there. But Birdman can't do nothing for her but put money on her books. Okay? All right. Then we got Trina and her man, Vaughn. Because at first I thought she was saying Brian, but his name is Vaughn. Are out, having drinks and waiting on Tawanda to come with her date and this, that, and third. And, he just seemed very arrogant, very not so down to earth. He's distant, aloof. Any of those words y'all want to say. He just get on my nerve, period. There's no love in him. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm like, no go. We don't need him. What name? No, that one Trace. Trina. We don't, party girl Trina. We don't need him. He don't look like he got no party bone in his body. It seemed like he constipated. Really would. That's what it looked like to me when I was watching. I didn't like him. I was like, fast forward. He don't need to be. No. But then Tawanda finally comes in, introduces herself, and then doggone Tracy pops in. Like, damn, they done double teamed him on purpose. But after they get to talking, Tawanda lets them know that it really wasn't supposed to be that way. But her man she's seeing couldn't accompany her on this impromptu date to meet the sister. But, before Tracy could really come in, he, done stood up and said, who are you? I'm like, damn, you ain't been watching the Braxton Family Value, man. You don't know Tony Braxton. Don't act stupid. So that's why I'm like, they be getting these men to play, these women, the starring in the show or reality show. Like, the Braxtons are old as the Sanford and Sons or Good Times, James and Florida Evans. Like, you don't know who these folks are, man. Hell. I'm like, no, he done struck out right there. He only had 2 strikes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna give him a third. He just need to get the hell on. Get the hell off the screen. That's what I said. I don't like him. He should have went to the bathroom and kept going. That's way he should. That way he should have left it, then come back. It would have been better off, Trent. You would have been better off. But anyway, we did that situation. We go to Tony again talking about her role. Faith on the Fire was the little um, sitcom, but not really one of sitcom. It's just like a special play they were doing. I don't know if it was a personal service announcement about, school shootings, and we need to be very aware and on point with what we should do appropriately and how we should act if anything occurs like that in a school near you. Um, but Tony manager is sitting the ladies down because they've come to Pittsburgh to see her enact her scenes and this, that, and third. So he kind of gave them a brief overview of what they'll be looking at and how dramatized it is gonna be, and she's gonna pull it off real well. So I'm like, okay, because first I thought that man that's supposed to be Tawanda's uh, coach, teaching acting coach. I'm like, damn, you working with both of them now? Damn, Tony, you done stepped onto one of the shoes. You already can sing, girl, a little pretty. Even though you all the dirt now. Still got your body, still got your look, still got the talk, still got the walk. You can't even give Tawanda a bone to carry on her own. I mean, this is something she was been wanting to do for ages, and now you finna take her role and be better in it. So she's gonna be like sitting back in the back again, watching everybody get a role to play and become famous, and she's still gonna be on stuck zero. Okay, really, Tony? You should have known better. Okay. Then we got the showing Tony the scenes and what she's doing, this and that. I'm like, damn, Tony's face is fat. Or does the TV actually put 10 pounds on you? So Tony felt she gained the weight, 20 pounds for this particular project she was working on to embody that particular person that she was reenacting. And they were a little heavier than her. Like I said, the lady in real life couldn't have been no more than like a 7 or a 10. And Tony claimed the fame might be a 0 to 1, but I think she's a 5. And Tony said most of her weight gain went to her thighs or something like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever, Tony, whatever. Okay, your face, you look fat. But anyway, we did a situation. We got everyone's back in LA, and what's her name? Tracy got the latest minus Tamar at this time, but she does show up towards the end. And Tony's not there. She's still in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, trying to wrap up her acting scene. And somehow they get Mama Ep. They take her to this U.S. Bank tower, waiting for her to reveal the gender to her sisters or the baby's sex and this, that, and third. And Tawanda's looking for something to eat, something to drink. I was like, damn, them breasted women, they love to drink alcohol. I'm like, get your ginger ale. Get your Sprite sometimes. Damn, y'all got to mix alcohol with every scene y'all take. Oh, but anyway, they just love the spirits of the wine. They just love the wine, and they love the margaritas and all the other stuff. They got vodka mixed in it, I guess. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, she ended up, letting the women try a little event she had for them throughout the day. They had a little slide thing they went down, which was very brief. I'm like, girl, I thought you were going to slide for a minute, at least a minute. Because it was 72, it was 72 floors or something. Hell, I don't know. But anyway, it was a good looking view where you look over total LA and get a very majestic type view of something like a rat race going on from a far off distance. But yeah, towards the end, she goes on to tell her sister. So she shows her sister by getting on a motorcycle. When she cranks it up and floors it, the fumes come out of the back, revealing a blue substance, which made that her daughter, well, it ain't her daughter-in-law, but her son's girlfriend is having a boy. Something she's always wanted, this, that, and the third. I said, yeah, Tracy, because you had too wild. You don't need to be having no girl come in your life right now because you ain't stable. You like to be on the go. you love, boys. I guess they more rough and tough to be able to handle, and you like them better than being frilly and prissy and all of that. Okay, because I see Trace as a tomboy anyway. But yeah, that scene was pretty decent, pretty decent. She did it the way she wanted to do it. But like we all say, isn't that the responsibility of the parents of the child to be doing, especially the mom and her mom? Like, damn, Trace, you taking off. You don't gonna take the baby and everything, girl. Oh, you talking about you don't want to be no Duchess. Yeah, you don't slid into the role real nicely, I should say. Real nicely, Tracy. Well done. Well done, girl. But y'all, that was my take on the Braxton's Family Values Season 6, Episode 6. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Enjoyed talking with you because I'm usually giving my visuals with my video clips of, how they enacted and how they caught them on live and in charge and camera color. I used to give y'all a slide to look at and stuff. But I thought I would just come to you all. Felt a little relaxed. My hair is low. Got me feeling a little sexy. Okay. And again, yes, please check out my daughter's online website called pineapplelondon25.com. Again, that's pineapplelondon25.com. Go on over there, see what she got cooking up, see the little things she got in her store. Please Patreon her. Cause she want to be a boss on it. She don't know nothing about working for nobody else but herself. Okay. She even had me packing stuff. I'm like, damn. I got a way of persuasion, okay? But anyway, it's all good. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed rest of your Sunday afternoon, evening, whenever you're catching this. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side for something. Okay? Thank you, guys. Blessings. Bye-bye.